The Oscars. Two guys from Boston. No agent, no connections, no money. They walk onto the biggest stage in Hollywood, and they take home the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. Matt Damon, 27 years old. But here's what nobody knew that night. 3 years earlier, he was nobody. Absolutely nobody. And the script that won him that Oscar was rejected over and over again. How does a broke kid with no name conquer Hollywood? Stay with me, because this story will change the way you think about success. Mid-1990s, Matt Damon dropped out of Harvard. Yes, Harvard. For an acting career. His family was stunned. No agent, no money. He's living in a tiny LA apartment. 4 roommates. Counting quarters for food. Going to auditions. Getting rejected. Over and over. But the real problem was something else entirely. He had a script. A brilliant script. And Hollywood didn't want it. Cambridge, Massachusetts. October 8, 1970. Matt Damon is born to a teacher and a stockbroker. Parents divorce early. His mother raises 2 sons alone. Money is tight. But the house is full of books. Down the street, a kid named Ben Affleck. 2 boys, 1 dream. Movies. Matt gets into Harvard, but the classrooms don't interest him. Only one question matters. How do I get to Hollywood? He leaves Harvard 1 semester before graduation, takes an unfinished script, and drives to Los Angeles. The script is called Good Will Hunting, a story about a genius janitor from Boston. Matt started writing it at Harvard, then brought in Ben Affleck. They wrote together for months, sent it to studios. Rejection, again, rejection, again, rejection. Over 40 studios said no. 40, money was running out. Ben and Matt shared an apartment just to survive. Hollywood didn't believe in 2 unknown kids from Boston. And this is where everything almost collapsed. 1 studio offered to buy the script, without them in the lead roles, just by the words. Nothing else. Matt said no. Everyone around him said he was insane. But he knew something they didn't. The script reached Robin Williams. Robin read it in one night. Called the next morning. Said 1 word. Yes. Then Gus Van Sant called. A director with a real name also said yes. Miramax bought the script, with 1 condition. Matt and Ben play the lead roles. Exactly what Matt had fought for 2 years to protect. The film opens December 1997. First weekend, modest. Second weekend, better. Third weekend, people start telling each other, "You have to see this." Word of mouth explodes. $226 million at the box office. Budget, $10 million. And that night at the Oscars, 2 guys from Boston, on that stage, holding that trophy. After Good Will Hunting, every door opened. Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Spielberg personally chose Damon, for $82 million worldwide. Then the talented Mr. Ripley. Ocean's 11. The Bourne Identity, 2002. This is where everything shifts again. Jason Bourne becomes one of the most iconic roles in cinema history. 4 films, $1 billion combined. But here's what nobody expected. Damon didn't stay in action. The Departed with Scorsese, The Martian, Golden Globe nomination. Ford v. Ferrari. Oppenheimer, 2023. One of the highest-grossing films in history. Matt Damon in a supporting role. That nobody forgot. Here's the truth about Matt Damon. He could have sold the script, taken the money, and disappeared. But he held on. 2 years of rejection. 40 studios said no. He said no right back. The guy who quit Harvard. Who counted quarters for food. Who believed in a story nobody wanted to buy. Became one of the most successful actors and writers in Hollywood history. A script written as a college assignment. Won an Oscar, changed a career, and proved one simple thing. Sometimes the only person who needs to believe in you is you.